Hello, everyone, and welcome to the MEM family. My name is Amjed Shafique, and I'm very excited to have you in my class. I typically teach MEM 407, which is Decision Tools for Managers, and MEM 414, which is Supply Chain Management. MEM 407, Decision Tools for Manager, is offered a few times a year, and it is one of the core courses, and everyone has to go through it. And based on the students' feedback, it's a little bit on the harder side, but it's my job to make it as easy and and fun and entertaining as possible. To do that, what I do is if we look at the same thing a few times, 2 or 3 times, our memory, our brain try to absorb it better than just going through it once. So what I do is my lectures are typically divided into 3 sessions. The first session is about hour and a half, where I would give a lecture about the topic. And in Decision Tools for Managers, every week we will have a different topic. We will be talking about optimization, we will be talking about forecasting, decisioning, some very high-end simulations. So we will do a lot of different topics, but every week it's going to be slightly different topic, but it may be built on the previous topic. So in the first hour and a half, I'll give a lecture, I'll give you outlines, I'll walk you through some examples, how the problem is formulated, it's solved, and then what tools you need to do to solve the problem. Then I break the class into different teams of 4 to 5 students per team, and I randomly select the team members. So during the course of 10 weeks, it's very unlikely that you will have the exact same team twice. And I use the random number generator to do that. So with that, what you do is you work in the team environment, you go through the problems, very similar to what I have covered in the class in my lecture. And then you try to see what you have learned in last hour and a half from me. Are you able to use it? And you go through the problems and solve it. And then the last session is really the key, where it's not only that you will be explaining, you'll be coming to the front of the class, and then you'll be explaining that the problem that you have discovered or solved to the rest of the classmates. So that way, initially, you will learn. Second part of the class is that you will practice. And the third one is you train the trainer. You train the rest of the team what you have learned. So every team will come to the front of the class, and then they will explain their findings. And this is really what I have found as the best practice, because by the time you go home, you don't have to worry too much about, okay, am I missing something or not? Because you will see a wide variety of problems solved by your teammates during the same session. And then to complement that, you will have the homework assignments. And it's a little bit, homework is a little bit on the harder side. So it may take you 10 to 15 hours per week, depending your understanding of Excel and statistical analysis. If you have that background, solid background, it may be a little bit quicker, but I'm here to help. And I am always here to help. So if you're stuck on anything, we have Canvas. You can upload your questions to Canvas, and I'll respond to those. Sometimes even your classmates will go in and they will respond to your questions because they may have similar questions or similar experience. So it's going to be a fun, very interactive class. I would like every one of you to be in the classroom if possible, because that is where you will be learning at our best. So with that, like the MEM 407 Decision Tools for Managers, that is, your course I'll be teaching this fall of 2021. And then the other course is Supply Chain Management. There are a lot of different case studies. So the topics are very different. And instead of, the more lecture type, it will be involving, it will be involving a lot more case studies. So we will discuss that, but supply chain management course is offered maybe once every other year. It's an elective course, whereas the decision tools for manager is a core requirement. And I would encourage all of the students, incoming students, to take that course at the beginning of their program. That way, whatever they have learned, they can use in many other courses. And the key message for decision tools for manager is how to optimize and how to be a leader, how to be somebody who would look at the problem and come up with the optimal solution rather than the guesswork or some other ways of making decisions. With that, again, welcome to MEM, and hope you'll have a wonderful journey at Northwestern. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.